Go! Session 72. Last session. Well, I was about to wonder if I can actually say abortion in the first 10 seconds, but it's not my channel, so who cares? I know. I was going to say you battled the Arch Neonate, but it was less of a battle and more of like a... I think in the recap I called it maternity towards spawn camping.
Yep. Which is appropriate.
Yeah, you ripped that thing out of its womb and introduced it to the harsh reality of gunpowder very fast.
No,
It's going to grow up to be a really proud American one day. Yes, you encountered the terrible, terrible baby. You destroyed it utterly, and then you got your first, I guess, real life is a way to call it. Your first in-person visit by probably someone that you know. He didn't seem happy. Usually you just get a little funny dream sequence, but this time the man came by in person to make his uncomfort known. And you deal with that in whatever way you want. After that, it's fine.
I've never met anyone before in my life.
You emerged from the underground facility, promptly decided to turn it into a mine of some sort. And then you went back to Ashlingen. The trip back was a lot easier since... I will just brush past that. Way back was a lot easier since, well, most of the things hindering you are either dead or gone, or both of those things. And when you came back, you noticed that most of the inhabitants of Ashlingen have also vanished, peacefully or not, further to be investigated. Maybe, maybe not. And that was about it. You arrived in Ashlingen and you saw that parts of the houses were burned down. And a lot of people were gone. Yep. And Walker's Eternal Light. Well, currently left is your 3 dwarf friends, whose names I actually have written down. Again, prepared DM. Your freshly hired workers, namely the trolls and ogres, with the fancy hats.
Yep.
They're currently standing guard next to your bridge. From time to time you can see like some people trying to load things onto like a carriage from their home and then get on their way. But it's not a lot. The deed to the land. Oh, you mean like just like their house? Okay, I thought you meant like, hey, you random citizen, where's the key to the city? Sure.
The key to the city if you own everything that is in the city.
Sure. I can... Yep, you walk up to a small family of small people who is currently loading up their, I guess, family wheelbarrow. They don't really need that much space. And you turn the presumed head of the family around, a short male gnome. Very long and wavy hair. Utilizing all of my modular right here. He seems a little bit annoyed, a little bit in a rush. He's like, what? In this village. Here. Like this house, and he like points at, I don't know, what is a small house? This one? Or whatever that one, I guess. He would like to insight check. He's going to narrow his eyes. He seems rather suspicious of you just randomly walking up to someone who is clearly... Oh. Sure.
Friendship check.
I mean, you are technically not lying. You can give me a persuasion check if you want to. I guess it's more like a question of sincere. Oh, my GeForce game driver is ready. Thank God. He narrows his eyes and tries to like figure out what if you have like a kind of double plan here, like some sort of foul games. Like, well, he looks back at his like partially burned smoking house. I don't know, like 15 gold, and he like stands up back straight, trying to like look intimidating. If you remember the very beginning of the campaign, your daily... I don't think I said that. Did I? Don't, probably not for you, because you got paid 1 gold either a day or a week as like the lowest kinds of mercenaries. Okay, time for my favorite thing in D&D. 5e. Price of bread. So...
Making a horrible mistake.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for fucking... So 1 loaf of bread costs 2 copper pieces. 1 gold piece is 100 copper pieces. So, no, it's 1,000 copper pieces. So for 1 gold you can get 500 breads, which would last you for a year. So, I mean that's just for bread and nothing else, but yes. Yeah, I mean depends on how big the bread is and what else you get with it. To be fair, yes, I would try to eat an entire bread in a day.
Cry eats an entire loaf of bread every day.
I mean, yeah, so if you just wanted to live off bread, that
Average
live,
German diet.
live for a year with that. But, yeah, put it into perspective however you want. I'm not going to start doing fucking things like that now. That is for you to know. They can tell you that plate armor costs still 18,000 gold or something like that. A riding horse costs 75 gold. He looks at you with very big eyes and happily hurries away. With his family, doesn't leave them behind. Okay.
Mayor's house is donezo from what I can tell.
Mostly, yeah. You roll me an investigation check with disadvantage.
Go back, flip.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Correct. Just... Okay. Let's have a look here. While I do this quick math.
I have a sneaking feeling this is far too
So,
yeah, I was.
comparing the price of a horse in D&D with the price of a horse currently in real life, 1 gold is worth about $60, according to the first Google result I found about how much a horse costs. A horse costs 50 gold. But a horse in real life, a hobby horse, is about $3,000, so I just did some math.
A hobby
But
horse, as in a wooden one.
No, as in like a horse you just kind of ride for fun instead of like doing races
Horse
or
can
jumping.
cost anywhere from 500 to 3,000 US dollars.
And like that, my math goes out the window. That's why I said hobby horse specifically. So you go
But a
through
hobby
the
horse is made of wood, so you might not want to use that term.
maybe in Britain they are.
No, in every English-speaking country.
You poke through the remains of the mayor's house. I mean, most of the stone walls are still around. You can tell people have gone through this before and like take the most valuable things. It doesn't seem like he just had a chest around like title deeds to the land of the city and like put a fucking stick on it. And if he had, his office was upstairs, if you remember, and the upstairs part isn't that fine anywhere. But you at least have the deed to one piece of land here. Not legally.
Can I follow Yevi and look for specifically Ruby?
Sure, give me another investigation check with disadvantage. Trying to see if any commoner went over the fucking...
Very
Ruby.
specific there.
Understandable.
Oh my god. Rest in peace,
Well,
not 20.
Let's see. Let's see how... 51, that's solid. Sure. You find an old favorite of yours. A massive stone statue that the mayor had commissioned at some point. Of him, like, riding a very weird-looking horse. Apparently the artist was more into, like, representing his white gnome chest. Halfling chests, I'm sorry. And basically the artist used some sort of ruby for the buttons to his chest and for like the stylized blood on his sword. Some of the peasants tried to dismantle the statue but clearly failed. Maybe that's why the horse looks so fucked up. Would you like to give me a Tinker Tools check or Jeweler's Kit check, I guess, if you have one, to remove the
I'd rather do
rubies?
Tinker because I'm actually able to use it. Really sad.
I think a Jeweler's Kit is just like a credit card scanner.
Actually, I don't have a jeweler.
Then you scam somebody.
Yeah, actually, I don't have a jeweler, so that I have.
That might be the problem. That might be why you're not proficient in it. Javi, remind me to send you one of these webcams at some point. Because they're just so much more easier to use than DroidCam.
I have tinkered well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Cry, I'm gonna give you
Yes.
some sense of actual reasonable conversation. I'm gonna go talk to my dwarves
Mm-hmm.
and ask them if any any town official is still alive and present.
Sure, we get to that in a second. So, Kevin, I would say with that, you scavenge, let's say, another 70 gold worth of ruby dust.
How much did you say?
70 gold.
70.
Yeah.
17.
70 with an O.
Oh.
Fuck. With a 0. 70.
Ooh,
70.
hell yeah.
Probably not worth when you're actually trying to sell them for jewelry, but for spell components and crafting shit, they're fine.
It's for crafting.
Javi, you can roll me an investigation check if you're fine with that for the entire. Actually, let's do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You roll me 4 investigation checks, and we see which part of the city earns you the most. And oh look, you. Congratulations. You. Someone fucking check his dice. Apparently, fucking Orphic is proficient in looting houses.
Okay.
Murdoch, you were asking your
Yeah,
colleagues.
I just want to know if there's anyone official still left here.
I can't say that now. The ones that didn't get died made
Didn't
their
get
way.
died.
Yes, let's put it that way. Made their way out quick, like a bunch of pansies.
There's some ancient fucking English language.
I won't do a British accent again. I've
No, I
tried it
believe
once
it's
and I failed.
it's actually a rare dialect, called German, who should have skipped a week to rest instead of running a session today.
I'm just bad at accents, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually very much awake.
Sure
That
thing.
wasn't an accent problem.
That was a cognition problem.
I said it on purpose like that.
I don't
am
think.
awake.
I know. To be fair, Crab doesn't.
You see, Cry, we're not.
Oh, that sucks.
Bozo.
That's actually
Yeah,
Rimbo.
Cry, we're not just disputing whether you're awake or not. We're disputing whether you're cognizant.
No, the got died part was a euphemism. I said it on purpose. I didn't like lack the skills to say kill. Okay.
Sorry, can anyone else smell copium? I think we might have a copium leak in the chat.
Murdoch?
Yes. Yes, Kevin.
Can I, pretty please, have the rune of quotation?
Why?
I want to utilize it.
I
correctly.
want that.
Yeah.
That is what.
The recipe is in. Or do
Well,
you actually need a physical rune?
Wait, you want what?
I need a physical rune
I
to
see.
do the crafting.
I don't know who
Fuck,
has
why is
that.
that so loud?
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say the only people that actually like have their fucking deed to their house like in like a findable place, like in a file cabinet or something like that, would probably be like the better part of the city down here. Which
I love
sure,
how
I
you're
guess
calling
with
it
a... Yes, the better part of Mississippi, which is when you leave it.
Part of Mississippi.
They will probably actually have it like in some sort of file cabinet
Really?
so they can find it if
Yeah.
needed to.
Do you want a coom?
Not especially.
I think you'll like the coom with this though.
Okay, what is it?
With a 25, you
Yes.
find all of the
Yeah,
ones
boy.
where the house was
Boy.
still standing.
Adorable.
Yeah, and with the 220s, you can make pretty much sure that, like, what is it, here and here, the houses where people actually left and not the ones where, like, a few people are still, like, just didn't leave, they seem cleaned out and like, left in a way with, like, doors open, nothing done. No one intends to come back here. So you can be pretty confident that people won't just like march back in here to reclaim the house after you fucking, I don't know, put a brothel in it again or something. You are actually horrible. Can't believe you became a landlord. Actually disgusts me.
So weird what that.
So I would say, for the purpose of this, for this part of the city, you actually would have the legal right to be there. For for the remaining parts, you can be somewhat sure that you have at least quarters rights. There's still some people around, especially the ones that were living closer to actually no. That is stupid. Those houses are all definitely empty. No one's coming back there. probably someone like a few ones closer to the stables that were actually like invested into the trade around here. They are still here, but other than that, it's pretty fucking empty. Actually, you can see the houses next to the rivers are actually all nailed down in terms of the doors from the outside.
They nailed the door shut.
From the outside. And put markers on them.
No, as in they've
No.
sealed them up and left, so no one can get in.
I mean, actually, give me like, what would that even be? Let me quickly see. What would that be? Not investigation, really. Fuck. Either intelligence or history, if you have it. Fucking D&D attributes moment. Comprehension spell? History or just intelligence?
Alright, let's draw up this contract.
Jesus Christ. You remember the specific way that they nailed the doors down and marked them reminds you of something that you read at some point, how people used to treat like plague victims. Yeah, sure.
What session is this?
72.
Oh.
Don't that open inside.
What's this town called?
Eschlingen. E-S-C-H Lingen.
Yeah, did you say you wanted some doors to be opened? Shall I open them? I can just take off the hinges of the door. Well, kick up the door. I mean, doors aren't that expensive. I can make them myself.
Absentee rulers.
Exactly.
We can sell NFTs.
Point me to the door that you want to open, and I will attempt at opening it without too much damage.
Without exploding the door.
Sure. You can roll me Tinker to a check for that.
Ah, yes.
The doorman. Fucking lockpicking Goliath over here. Yeah, sure. You make them like fucking fall apart like a gun in a cartoon, I guess. Well, yeah, he just disassembles them into the like fucking Lego pieces, but they all you can put them back together. I'm just saying it like opens them so easily it isn't even a bother. You want to look inside?
Then there exists nearby. You want the giant wolf to go into the small people's houses.
Yes.
Hmm? Never had a crow, but the round is not here. No. I can summon a random creature.
You
Fuck
most
you.
certainly
Fuck
can.
you so much.
I'm immune to disease.
Both of those are. I like the idea of whatever being in there being like more dangerous than whatever you face in the forest. That sure would be funny.
I go in, I guess.
Fucking level 13 paladin, like I don't know if I can go into this peasant's house. I feel kind of threatened here.
I'm trying to make myself ready to make something with the rune of mutation. I have collected things for it to be made something out of it.
Sure.
Words? Was it like an actual sentence?
Yes.
It didn't fucking feel like it.
Like we have rune of mutation, yeah, and I collected things that we can craft things out of it.
The rune of mutation you took from the doctor.
Yes.
When you
Earl
got
of
it, I
Burns
may have been
have
slightly
the-
drunk, but you did get that. Trying to remember what you could do with the rubies. Wasn't quite awake when I wrote all this
Well,
shit.
it's first of all, it's a material. It can also be a magic conduit because that's usually what rubies used by in D&D. And also, it's specifically a ruby for the sanguine existence.
That's what it was. Okay. Oh yeah, I see. Oh,
That's why I specifically looked for ruby because it does
that's funny.
all of the three things. But yes, I go in then where the
I did write that, didn't I? That's funny.
Orphic is pointing me to go in.
Sure. So, for reference, you have been gone for like nearly 2 weeks, I guess,
From this time?
from last time you were here. Right,
2 weeks?
one.
That long? It's like 4 or 5 days, isn't it?
You guys slept 5 days alone in the dungeon.
Was there 3 sleep we did?
You had slept at least once per floor. You slept once on every floor.
Yeah,
That's
so like
at least
it's like a week.
that's 3 days.
Just under a week.
Yeah, and you took a week to travel to the
We
thing,
slept
and
in the
then
forest as well.
no, I meant like from no, you being here, and then you remember when you walked your entire way through the forest itself. You fought the big snail thing, and you fought the spider.
Yeah,
You took long rest in between those things as well.
yeah.
Yeah, so it has
Oh.
2 weeks is a bit much, but it has been at least 1 week. Okay.
Less than 2 weeks, more than 1 week. Yes.
Yeah, you spend time on the ground. It's hard to tell. It has been a while, is what I'm trying to say. It has certainly been more than 3 or 4 days. When you open the doors, Kevin, for you, it's kind of a coin toss between what you find. Either it's just dead people, or it's like dead people but terribly mutated, similar to what you saw with the when you
I'll
fought
carry the
the
dead people out.
okay, when you fought the undead ogres on the other side of the river.
And I will make Fenrir carry them to, like, just outside town. And
Sure.
I'm gonna make a makeshift grave. Which side are we on?
It's about that Kevin's trying to lower some fucking to lower the prices of the land. Drop some corpses outside. Hmm. Yes, I am aware. Yeah, you probably took the corpses from like some of these houses here. So I guess you take them, you drop them next to the stables of the people that are still here.
I'm gonna, like, carry them, like, there.
Sure,
Like,
just out of sight, I guess.
yes, and I'm gonna make a mass grave there.
That is going to.
I don't think he cares.
I would like to think in like 5 or 10 years, when someone's trying to like fucking grow some stuff over there after the city expands, just find some mass grave with no explanation.
Well, I'm gonna mark it. It's something.
If you're gonna market mass grave, they deserved it.
death, unknown causes.
You would do that if you could. Can I not?
Shift enter to split it up.
That's what I thought, but it doesn't do it.
Doesn't?
Nope. Is it maybe Alt enter? Control enter? Nope. I guess no splitting in this thing.
Feels bad.
Maybe I can do the... Yeah, there you go, spacebar. Enough spacebar did it.
I don't think it will be that big yet, but it makes...
Yeah, the text is big, okay. There's a mass grave to be sure. You do that. The remaining townspeople watch you and... Well, it's not really horror, they were there when it happened. So I guess it's just kind of like,
At least someone is doing something about
you
dead
can,
bodies.
you can give me a medical or an investigation check for the houses of the dead people if you want to. If you're interested in that. Sure. I don't even know what the fuck that does in D&D, honestly.
Advantage.
Oh yeah, right. Sure.
It's
I love
basically
doing
instead
that.
of everyone rolling separate rolls, you just help and then get one person get advantage.
True.
Especially considering our modifiers are very different.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, you can very comprehensively, just by majority, come to the consent that the people that mutated all probably still had some access to a water storage of some sort after getting locked inside the houses, and the ones that died unmutated and more or less after 3 days didn't have water.
I was gonna say burn of water, but I don't think that's gonna do anything.
Because didn't I do that?
I don't think we did. We did not, Crybaton. We did not.
Wait, let me quickly check if it's maybe just not updated on the token yet. Because that could be a thing.
Putting some
feed.
big X's stood out there.
Which feed was that again?
2 seconds.
Sure.
Yes, I read through the different things we can craft with it, and the Sanguine Existence will.
We went through the sounds earlier. I thought it was less excitable.
Anything you've put in from The Witcher is going to be incredibly intense.
It's not The Witcher, it's Ash of Gods.
Sorry, I'm not a virgin. I don't know what that is.
I'm sorry.
That's
okay.
fair.
I'm just trying to vary up the soundtracks, okay? My bad. While Javi's figuring his tech stuff out, Kevin Esther, What was I saying? Oh yeah, you were talking about the runes. Sorry, I didn't say anything.
Yes.
No, I was talking about Arnos. I'm fucking stupid sometimes.
Yes.
Feats, yes. Most of us have them. Some like them. I don't personally. I think they're stinky. I only use attribute advantages. I thought I remembered changing your feats to Observant and Aberrant Dragon Mark. I definitely changed the pictures of it. Oh, in that case, just send them to me again and I'll do it at some point.
I did, Kraviton.
Ah,
It's just that you don't fucking look.
I'm juggling a lot of things right now, okay?
No, you're juggling. Oh, what were I talking about? Oh, it was Kevin and the well, no, it was
Well, different people request different things of me.
I just said
He's gonna start speaking German. Watch out.
I don't like when you say it like that.
But yeah, Nelly, have you seen the rule of quotation crafting stuff and seen anything that
I'm
you actually
very
want to
busy
do?
writing a contract at the minute, Kevin.
Bruh.
Oh, don't, Jerry. I've included a clause in the contract to protect your landlord rights. That's in here. Oh, don't worry. The company doesn't deal in indirect profits. We prefer more passive income streams.
I would like to get a cleanup fee.
Oh, you're going to be a rent lord. Interesting.
I didn't know we turned into an
Can I
evil
request
campaign.
a cleanup fee?
We actually just
Cleaning up the bodies.
That's included in the contract.
I have cleanup crew doesn't wait for someone to hire them. They clean it up and then send the bill. Brings the bodies back.
My company doesn't complain about such things. We're used to it.
I was about to say it would be funny if you put them into a maid costume, but I think we already did that. God damn. My brain is a flat circle. Also, I found a picture of Kevin. I think that's funny. But yes, you feel free to decide to do with the rune however you want to do. I'm excited to see who is going to address them to, because again, most people aren't here, and the ones that had saying power certainly aren't.
Oh, don't worry. There's a clause for that. I looked up a specific legal precedent.
Of course you did. Anything else?
It's fine.
Well, to be fair, on one hand, this isn't a too tightly settled part of the countryside. Even less so, I'm pretty sure the closest city to you guys is the one where you built the other mass grave earlier. So, ain't no one around to contest if you plant a field somewhere, I guess. At least as far as you can look. Sure, I'm gonna go with that.
Kevin, I need to ask you a very great question.
That picture really looks like Kevin, and I'm so
How many
happy.
server boosters do you still have?
Server boosters?
Yeah. No, I'm trying to make Orden into level 2. Because then we can have a fancy banner, and I just want it.
We already had it, but it disappeared.
No, we never had level 2. We have level 1, so we get like this invite on our invite link. We got a fancy image.
I think I boosted all I can though. On Orden.
I have. I'll make it as high as I want it to be. For whatever reason, I had 4.
I did receive them, so that's exciting.
I think this will
Who's
do
this
for
server?
now.
I am.
Yeah,
To
I
be
don't
fair,
have more boost than
There'll be, if necessary, there'll be
How do
improved
you have 4 and I
and
have 2?
redacted models, but this will do.
I don't know.
I'm speaking to Kreis because I've sent him the document.
What a damn shame. We need one more.
I mean, let's say gold per body. Remember, they could be diseases and all that stuff, you know? Yeah. It doesn't
that's
matter.
not how. That is not how labor
You
works.
pay
Shaggy.
extra for not risking disease and all the people.
That's like not. That's not. That's. That's like not paying like a cleaning service worker to be like, hey, you can't smell, so you go clean the shit toilets for the same money. But
Well,
that
that's
is
part of
bad.
the risk
That's,
pay,
but
you
that's
fucking
that's
moron.
not good. But that's not good, Jamie.
You
It's
don't
not
have
like
risk pay?
that's not a thing you should like strive for and admire. Don't let you.
They don't pay you overtime on it, okay?
You shit on me earlier that I'm gonna be exploited by my contract.
Yeah, but you're literally a nurse. You are there to be exploited.
Apparently. Well, as I was saying, I kind of expected it to go this way with Ashling. I was surprised when you guys found a fucking super dark, terrible, terrible place under the demon tree. We're like, hey, you know what could be really cool down here? Like a whole mine of dwarves, because they're known to not dig too deep. That sounds like a great idea.
Diggy hole. Diggy hole.
Well, currently it is trees singular.
They just smoke.
They're
Well,
burnt.
Old.
Burnt.
fell over.
It will grow
a
more
hell of a
trees
forest
eventually.
fire.
The trees fell
okay.
off. Okay.
Let me tell you, it is not like it's a fucking asphalted flat place. You know, there's like, I guess, between 1 and 2 meters of just like rubble that's sitting around or like fallen down trees and things. But you can
And you also
certainly look further than
integrate.
before by the fact that before the trees were like approaching 100 meters, like the normal ones, and then like. Oh, like the
What's
stems?
the circumference of the trees?
Okay, I can tell you in a second.
Are you speaking of like red oak here, birch tree, like?
They are tree.
I can tell you in a second. I can look up the ones that I based them off. God, I assume that is in feet.
What kind of rate is this?
So the bigger ones have a
I'm not taking an hour pay here. I'm taking per body pay.
You really are a landlord, aren't you? You make me physically sick. You advocated for commie blocks like half an hour ago, and this is your... God, you're disgusting. So yeah, circumference of between 25 and 30 meters for the normal ones.
Yeah, man. For each mutated body,
God.
1 extra silver.
This really reminds me of
fine
when
with
I had
But,
to.
each spot with
Right.
it about the
Do
extra
you
set.
want
Yes.
to be the one to tell them, or should I be the one to tell them?
You go ahead. I'm just.
You know, you two are having this wonderful, wonderful debate and discussion. The contract I've written has my company doing it for free, you fucking bozos. I've just undercut the market. You guys ain't making any damn money out of this.
Yeah, like why you guys are arguing? The ogres are already just at it. They're just doing it.
Okay. I will help. I will be the engineer of helping, okay? I'm not renting here. Entertainment corner. See? Legal reason. It's entertainment corner, not a circus. Circuses have higher tax than an entertainment corner.
I don't know. I just feel very much
Guys are
remembered of
fucking
when I had to figure out income taxes for when I played the campaign with the Germans. Because they decided it is not enough that they take over the fucking brothel. They fucking guys also have to pay taxes to them apparently on the money they pay them.
That's extortion.
The Pinkertons?
Pinkertons. They are hired by me, not you.
They're
And I'm not
sadly
gonna
not
have them be
immune to
your fucking
diseases, though.
rent boys. What? Besides, they're gonna be busy with the projects I have done.
Cry with 5 milliliter of blood. Does that need to be my blood or anyone's blood?
Kevin begins stealing blood.
I assume sleep deprived me didn't clarify that.
It just says blood.
It does just say blood, doesn't it? Well, if it's going to be somebody else's blood, you will have a 1 in 3 chance of rolling a Constitution saving throw. But since you're immune to disease, I guess you don't care about blood type. So, if you're going to be the one to take it, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, if it's one of the other guys, I don't think you have figured out what blood types are, but in that case, you have to roll the chances on that. Wait, I have to... that was one of the... Look at the old map. I think that was just one of the basic like offices of the like higher standard of living people, like the people that work not in the town hall itself, but like either with the trade business, just like a whatever the fucking medieval fantasy My Terrible Hell World version of an office building is. Yes. They try to build a prison or brothel? A fucking what
Already is a
tavern? Sure.
Did the old tavern burn down, or is it still here?
No one dares to burn down the tavern.
Okay, so
Uh,
I can't remember which building it is.
No, that's the one. It's at the road split. That's why also that model is called Tavern in Incarnate.
So you're gonna set up a rival tavern, Jevy.
I assume because you see, because it's Orphic, I
That
assume he's
tavern's
just going
still
to
on the main road.
he's just going to control both of them and raise the prices. It's going to be it's going to be like a fucking
You
VMAX
want the
Saturn
tavern to be
situation.
away from the rich people.
Oh, you mean this is like the scene club where like the cool rich people go to like hang out with the poor ones?
Yeah, but that's not a tavern. That's a restaurant with alcohol serving, okay?
Hookers and hookers. Yeah, I said hookers and hookers. Oh yeah, right, because it's fancy. They know their worth, okay. They're good workers. Oh yeah, but... by the way, can you... That's a more of a history check for you guys than the other ones. Actually, Kevin, you can still roll... Whoever wants to at this point, just roll me a medical check.
Why?
For comprehension.
Why?
Because I explained something a while ago. I don't remember how well I explained it.
What did you explain?
Trying to explain the... Because we just kind of skipped over the part where Kevin, like, there's a reason that he had to make a mass grave. They didn't just lock them in there for fun and giggles.
Or 4.
Oh, I know. I'm counting. You walk. The fucking banhammer is getting loose. Okay, I'm gonna have I'm gonna have to check your APIs afterwards. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the dwarves told you last time or at some point. The reason that the people next to the river and especially the ogres last time got sick is that sometimes the fucking terrible things from the forest get to the, just get into the river and just flow downwards, like the infectious forms. And when the forest started burning, everything that was still kind of crawling around in there was like, hey, I should leave here. And they just all went there, and everyone that, got water at this point just fucking went. And, well, the ones closest to the river were most affected by that. And that is why they got locked in there. I guess probably after the first one, it's like, hey, maybe everyone here should just be dead. And then they did the rest of the burning and went away. And the only ones left are the ones that really want to make some money. Couldn't be any of you guys could.
Nah.
Well, anything else you want to plan here? Or like set into motion, I guess. Dragon Daddy.
Bad Dragon. That's currently under confidential information. I am, but I'm planning it first.
I like that you immediately went to sell it. I like the idea of church and this world not having any riots. I appreciate that.
If no one else has an interest of the mutation rune, I would like to be utilizing it for some sanguine existence.
That's mostly because of the first thing I'm planning is more fortifying this place.
Way ahead of you.
When you say this place, is it like a general, like everything that the light reaches, or like only the bridge?
Oh no, this whole town.
Again, walk out. Way ahead of you. It's already
you're a fucking digger and you're gonna make some really dumb things, so I'm gonna fucking overlook that shit.
What do you mean they're gonna... Huh?
Or looking out from his halfway down trenches.
You know what? You heard what I said. You're a little digger.
I forgot about how dwarven fortresses are the single most unassailable things in existence.
The trolls have already started
Yeah,
to
but
become
also the
accents.
most laughably oversized thing that it will make it.
Keep it off.
Yeah, fucking cry more, human, cry more.
Oh,
I'm gonna live 3 times as long as you and build houses 5 times the size of anything your tiny mind can comprehend.
Don't think
The only natural defense we have here is to keep water.
You're playing a very
Just
difficult
smack
game. You took the one threat that doesn't work.
Are you not a normal human?
No.
Oh,
His-
I just assumed you were.
His
Okay,
race
wear-
currently is
I wear
human,
once, but
human
I
question
have-
mark.
I haven't said it.
I can't tell you people apart.
You are so diverse. It's very brave of you.
I mean, the fair dog is very colorblind.
Orphic has been doing Blueface for at least 3 years at this point.
2 arms, 2 legs. You know, your average human height. You're a human.
What? Nelly, send over what the fuck you
The
do.
thing alive in the SMR, like 2 meters something tall.
I will
Arnus
shoot
is
you
the
in the
only
head.
one of average human height.
I'm trying.
like
You're constantly
Unicorn?
surrounded by what is essentially my private army.
Fucking Kevin is built like a burrito.
I will not stop me.
Hey, Walker, if you want to be the responsibility for ending this campaign, be my guest.
Please don't.
That is fine.
You put way too much work in this. Sunk cost fallacy, bitch.
Sunken cost files. That is why we have to cut out from it.
No,
Well, I'm just gonna start mentally be retarded. I'm gonna get some 500 milliliter blood from various places.
Okay,
That's it.
so, yeah, I'm not stupid, right? But I think like after like again a few days, extracting blood would be pretty difficult.
How's your
Like-
interest?
Well, it's not 3 to 4
I'm
days.
not getting it from dead bodies.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't say it. I just assumed you, the man who just shoveled the mass grave. When you say I'm going to get some blood, I assume you're going to go to the mass grave. Okay? Am I wrong for that?
Like,
Wait, which leads me to the next question. Where are you going to get blood from?
I'm going out on hunt
hunting what?
animals.
Okay.
It says blood. I'm immune to disease. I can just get animal blood.
I like how you're just saying forgetting that you're presently enlisted in the army.
Really?
Jesus Christ. I cannot wait until a senior officer comes around and fucking court martials you
Are
both.
soldiers even allowed to like open businesses?
No, they're not.
Don't you own a company?
You see, I'm not the owner,
They're a
technically.
dwarf hole. That's different.
I just
No, it
pointed it out of
Racial
opportunity
bonus.
to the people I previously worked for.
I am literally the only one here that doesn't have like any shenanigan company deal.
I'm sorry, running a company is part of my religion. I would like to be exempt from this rule.
This is equivalent of
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
binge jar and going onto the fucking ship. Oh, web's a part of my culture. I will let you know that I'll still be counted as
I'm still
self-employment.
fucking running
still
semantics.
Working.
You see, my deal is way better.
Oh, it isn't.
I just pointed out the opportunity to the people I previously worked for. Circus.
You want to set up a circus?
No, this is entertainment.
Entertainment. That's one way of putting it.
What do you want to create though? What's the thing?
I mean,
His wicked way of saying circus is more akin to a fucking cult center.
Sadly, he doesn't get a say. As per company documentation, taxes are charged at a competitive, equitable rate based on settlement capita in the region.
I think you have strongly forgotten that your company might not exist.
Well, if they do that, they'd have to take it up with the High King of the Dwarves, because it technically belongs to him. This is a colonization project for the dwarves, Bozo. We didn't come on this campaign for nothing.
I like to think that Urg just has like a bunch of flags like that he can plant at random places
Yeah.
for specific reasons.
That is something.
We lost contact with this continent once. We're not going to let it happen again.
Fair enough.
It's too valuable. Precisely.
Well,
So now
fine,
the
I will
dwarves
go
are correcting
and
that. Step.
I'm not going to bring it
I don't know. I think it fell behind my desk.
while they
somewhere.
do the building and all that shit.
It's more that Nelly is also as short as Erdok.
True.
Try, do you want me to roll something for hunting or
Sure, roll me a survival check.
oh no, survival. Yeah, it's survival.
I think wisdom, because that's what when I think survival, I think of wisdom. Thank you, Wizard of the Coast. Another day, another victory. Over the next few hours, I guess Orden would be underground digging something, or I don't know. So whoever at some point decides to look over to the other side of the river will be able to lay eyes upon Kevin, who spends at least 1 or 2 hours very carefully sneaking up to the overgrown sheep, and then very stealthily hunting them while they don't move and run away, and taking their blood. They are still close in the
I
thing.
believe we kill more than one giant sheep for 500 milliliter.
I still enjoy the idea
But
of
I
doing
still want the meat. I will have a feast, you see?
of course.
Yes.
Actually, Kevin's syringe can't do it as a safety mechanism to prevent that from doing, otherwise, no.
Well,
I
Magic.
call it just killing the sheep.
it's a magic syringe.
Yes, the
Sorry,
magic
Jimmy,
detects
you
it as
want to
air
be
size.
the magic syringe. It's got
I just want to prevent any of you fuckers coming up here. Hey, I don't have anything to do. Let me get this empty syringe and fucking over-inflatuate this bloodstream with air. I don't know how it.
He was trying to describe creating a pulmonary embolism, but he
Thank
doesn't know
you.
the English words for it.
That is correct.
Yeah, I know. He said overinflatuate, which isn't English. What he tried to say
Could
was
be.
overinflate.
Isn't inflatuate what?
No, it isn't.
What? I expect that to be the case. I assume I heard it somewhere.
You've got flatulence, which means fart.
I
But
thought
infatuate isn't a word, inflate.
Oh, I was thinking of infatuate.
Yeah, infatuation is to be obsessed with something.
Well,
Specifically a person who you are enamored with.
well, Kevin was very obsessed with killing that sheep.
Yes.
You successfully draw your 500 milliliters of blood. Congratulations. You have hunted a sheep. Actually, even better, where's my brain dead? Where is it? Where is it? I'm fucking delete your Oblivion soundtrack. Oh no, there's. Anything else you need to be done in this town?
I'm gonna start a ritual.
I assume you guys actually extinguished the remaining fires, right? Okay.
Yeah, I've done that as well.
I just thought I forgot to make a clean version of fire.
Anything you can think of private companies handling.
Of course, the companies. It's the company after all. The company.
Again, if no one else is gonna interested in anti-invitation rune, I will be doing a ritual of making the thing.
Sure. Then you can roll me your crafting check. Let's see how this goes. I think the things you need for reference for anyone else involved in this. He needs one of the available powers right by the rune. 3 projects of time. If he's not doing nothing else, he just roll through them in one day. One of the following toolkits. The first one is free, the other ones cost more money, if I remember correctly. Because you never turn your playlist anyway. I
It
don't know
keeps
what.
pushing itself back up again.
It doesn't really say playlist, then like a sound symbol, then you can move it.
Yeah, okay.
Global volume control.
Yeah, keeps adjusting itself. Mine doesn't hold over.
Let's see that part of it.
Eat cookies at the end of every day.
That could be the case. I don't know.
That is absolutely how that is happening.
But like, the DC is 20.
There are other ways of tracking
20. The DC.
Yes.
Roll away.
Use a tinker, so I'm using a tinker.
Hmm.
Oh, wow, that's the first time I rolled that.
Did I put a... How often did I say you can... A tree? He has a plus 12?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I thought like there's an additional 12 getting on top of that. Okay. No.
No. That
Sure.
means I can't even use my intelligence specialist on top of that to get that.
No, I think it's like you spend all of your on unchecking those doors apparently.
The low rolls is coming.
I was following outside.
I guess I'm doing 4 projects then.
Sure. Yes.
What was it?
Wait, sorry. Which one are you putting here? Nope. That one next to the stars. Done anything specific for that? Would probably be part of the what's it? Like where they store all the different stores, when it's not marked day, basically, like a public storage building for legacy. If that makes sense.
Okay.
No one is gonna stop you. But that's what you meant by.
What is the tallest building here that is currently being owned by Genevieve?
Well, the town hall used to be the tallest. If you remember playing that tower, tower is again more
Oh
unfortunate.
shit, I am well aware.
I mean, other than that,
This one. What is this one? What was it? At some point.
that used to be next to the tavern. Fucking where all of the stable hands and the caravan guards used to sleep. So similar to the other thing, like a lot of transit rooms, big communal rooms for food and stuff. Everything can be a tavern if you try enough. Some call it Airbnb. Airbnb. Sure, I can draw like a. Actually, can I? I will make this green. That's the part you actually own. And then the other thing I will make gray because it's legally gray, as no one is going to stop you for now.
Just the whole fucking place.
Well, most of it. Why can I not draw It's why can I not roll? That's actually a good question.
Yeah.
Should I just do all my rolls, Cry, or?
I mean, you can do that, sorry. It's not like anything I'll do. God damn it, stop selecting this thing. Fuck.
I'll literally be oh my fucking god.
Shit.
Doing 5 each. 5 projects.
You are really going through it. At what point did I say you start using materials for that? Do I have crafting rules on the oven? How many gold worth of rubies do you have?
86.
Okay, rules. Crafting rules. I have those.
I mean, don't forget the blood is also anything.
I didn't specify it for these kinds of rolls. So the stuff probably won't get lost unless you roll 1. So it should be fine.
Yes.
But 1, 2, 3. You would be done if you also that day, probably. If you have rolled 3 times.
I don't 4 times now, actually.
Well,
Late night.
you roll one that was above 20? Yeah, 25. So you have 1 out of 3 steps done.
Is it 20? Wasn't it oh.
Didn't you have 25? I can see 25.
Yeah, I thought it was 19. On the 19, I will use the smart weight thing.
Sure.
I thought it was 19, that's why I didn't specify it there.
Also, Walker, it doesn't translate that well in the incarnates that I use, but this would be a smaller house of worship over here. That would have like a tower with somewhat appreciable height.
Well, I think I'm just sitting on the beach over there, just toying with the ruby.
Anything similar in this town, or is that like the only?
In terms of having towers,
towers, 2 stories.
so this one would have 2 stories, the tavern would have 2 stories, the church would have had 2 stories, the office building technically, let me try to... okay. Also these 2, those ones that are like kind of arranged in like a quartet kind of thing. They have like office 5 yards in between them, there's like office and office fucking building arrangement. This would be like in quotation marks like good stuff, like anything that isn't localized like what is over here. This would be like you know, frequent traders that have a trade post, so they have their stuff in here, and their offices, meeting places, little meeting rooms. These ones would also have multiple floors, and like the idea of like more big rooms for planning new, you know, planning new tracks, planning out new transportation ways, discussing prices and stuff like that. So that would be maybe what we're looking for.
Yeah,
they...
good enough.
Sure.
I was recall because I was actually part of the whole way into and we have a teleportation tower in Shiva, right?
Yes.
I will be able to note the symbol for it.
Yes.
Very cool. I'm gonna make a teleportation circle.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Keep in mind that the teleportation
I know
circle...
it costs. Do not.
Well, yeah, that, and also, you know, they have like a target area, so don't just blind jump into there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna fucking kill myself with teleportation circle, if that was your question.
No, I was just specifically because you probably remember that.
I really tends to look at Arno's drawing things before.
Instead of you just going following me inside of a building? I don't know.
Tell me to follow you.
I'll close the door on him.
JV, I've circled everything in gray that you can questionably.
Don't break my door.
Well, if you want to claim the ruins, you can claim the ruins. I'm sorry.
Look,
Yes.
we are the powers, and this is just Africa.
This is kind of the most important part of this town, okay?
Bruh.
You're not even going to clean up the other one, it's just like to make a point.
It is my side part.
Only reason I was looking for a building was just to make a teleportation circle.
Wait, so everything going white, is that things you've claimed, Jerry?
No, I'm saying this, yes.
Now, to be fair, Krabiton has made
Yeah,
a
well,
claim for me
claim-
on my
claim-
in
claim is
my
correct
name
one.
even doing that.
Claim is the correct way to describe it, yes. Those were the ones that his investigation check determined to be most likely permanently left.
Nelly.
Yeah, Walker.
I'm gonna put this circle here. While I don't claim this, I'm literally only using this house to make a teleportation circle to Shiva. And arguably actually also to the continent, I guess, in some like, weird sense. That is the point. It's just to make it's just to make a new link for us to
Very quickly
splice.
draw. How do I draw?
This one might be green.
Oh, that's...
Look, I'm here strictly for military.
I'm gonna keep this thing.
business, okay? Someone's brother.
The guy from the intro Fallout 4. The Voltaire representative.
Default take. Do they want to go to this super cool vault?
Is he doing a census? Jesus Christ, this is the most terrible, boring set of D&D ever. This is worse than Texas. Actually, the fun thing is I do have my fucking NPC module, which I can specifically use for that in a second as soon as I'm back from the toilet. Oh god.
Yeah, that's my claim.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think it is, at least yet.
I mean, yeah, we have legal documents.
You don't fight that in court. I'm here only to make location circle.
You know what it reminds me of?
Dates your documents, Nelly.
I like to think that
Age is just a factor.
Oh
into
my
the
god,
concept.
can we finally get to the courtroom session by 2?
A pog?
Pog. Yes, landlord court cam. Finally. No, I just
fucking.
I just imagine like,
Why is someone using my purple?
I imagine Murdoch
It
just
was a relatively easy color that no one else had used yet.
You are red! Use your color!
What do you mean red?
You're red!
on the left.
No, I'm not. I'm yellow.
You're
That's
red!
me. No, in the like in the
I
player thing.
joked about
Yeah,
being
in
colored
Foundry,
blind.
my character's yellow.
What I was gonna say,
you're
I'm just imagining like
Krabich on high
Yes.
level trolling, we're giving Nelly the yellow.
someone was this way from before, okay? What I was going to
Oh,
say,
good.
I imagine Erdog to walk into a house like with a shotgun, just blasting the residents, and then walking out like Dr. Schultz and Django Unchained, like, well, I have this contract signed by me that says fuck you, so I can legally kill this man.
I want to claim this.
The
What?
well?
Masquerade?
People are claiming a lot of different things now.
What's the claim? The well.
Can't believe I create a
There we
mechanism.
go. I did it in yellow instead.
Yes,
Also,
I'm
this is
claiming
just
the
to highlight
southwest.
the area I'm
Oh
developing.
my god, this is getting a fucking mess.
Man,
Jesus Christ.
I'm really eager to see once I'm like rich and famous. Like, hey, Cry, how did you become like? Well, I made a game mechanic for D&D colonialism. It has been in high demand.
Technically, this is urban redevelopment.
That's what the British said.
No, that was mostly urban de-development.
I thought you would stop the
It's
conversation.
shit that was actually mine. Yeah, so true.
You bought one of the houses, that is correct. And you stole these other ones. I also put the, by the way, I pulled
Do you
the
intend to give them back?
guild houses in because I would also remove those. What I was
You
going to
don't
say
write it
there.
down contract, it's theft. Have you had the owner sign it?
He wasn't here to sign it.
And sadly, the contract is void. You can't forge the signatures. Yeah, sure. I saw the actual roll there, buddy. Yeah, of course it is. What was the number on the dice? Yeah, cope harder.
I am very happy and good temper with my little teleportation circle. Teleportation tower Mark 2. Or technically Mark 3 because there's one working our continent.
Everything. I'm building a wall around everything. Yes.
I mean, to be
I'm
fair,
walling
you don't need to walk over the water though.
No.
Because then I would have killed you. I would actually kill you on the spot.
Well, no, I'll need a... No, because I'm building a port.
Well, that is fine.
And I need a wall the other side so we can't have people doing crossings across the water to get into the town. Then you send up chains and then...
Well, that is what landmines are for. You don't
Remember
need
to
do
not
that
wall
far.
the farmland?
We can move the... Kevin, the entire forest just burned down. We're not exactly short on arable land right now.
We need every single piece.
Yeah, but
of
it doesn't have sheep shit in it.
It's full of ash.
Just tree shift then, okay?
Kevin doesn't actually know anything about farming. Can you spell the word farming, Kevin?
No.
He is
No.
unironically the most intelligent character in this party. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
it's somehow still a moron.
Oh,
No,
I'm-
just a fucking brick.
No, because Kevin min-maxed the stats.
Min-max. His intelligence is 14, you're just all fucking stupid. Also, you're
Nah, he
both equally
min-maxed.
intelligent. Yes.
See? These are the rules.
He
I've been
probably
I've only been two half casters with different casting abilities.
he may have min-max all kinds of things, but he certainly did not min-max his fucking intelligence. That's all I'm saying.
I think like I'm not wrong. I don't know who actually has the highest average stat. I think
I mean-
it might be.
I think it might get up min-max in most with charisma.
Bless you. Probably not Orphic, because Orphic has a 10 and 11.
Oh
No.
no. Oh,
Orphic
no.
is 2 10s.
It is me by far. I had the highest stats in the whole party.
That looks alright, yes. Well, yes, I was just going by the, ability scores, and you have 2 10s. So it's not you. Looking more at the guy have like 2 16s over here,
2 16s and 18.
and it's not his highest.
I rolled incredibly well. The Crypton wasn't very happy.
If it wasn't for my wisdom, I would agree that I am min-maxing, but my wisdom is just cancelling that out completely.
I would just listen to the music. Help teach it.
I'm doing a ritual.
I used to make a fucking thing necessary, I swear to God.
No, that's Yevi. That's Yevi. Making demons. You're the reason we went to the demon these days. The fucking high that you wrote on, literally.
I think everyone in this party has extensive memory, and everyone will tell you that is a dumb idea. I most certainly did. I most certainly did.
That what? Absolutely not. You wore for 2 seconds.
Well, yeah, it worked for a few days in the sense that, well, it didn't per se work. I mean, I guess if the work is making a demonic tree, it makes a very spooky fog with a lot of pores. Yeah, because it was growing. It's like mold. It's just mold. You can see just really mold there.
This is why I don't trust you people to make my food.
No, this is the second you say trust me, it's like immediately
Trust me, bro. But I have nothing more to do in this town currently. Before the next day, I can start crafting again.
No way, turning it to darkness made it more light. Again.
Kind of, yes.
The fuck? Darkness level 1 makes it brighter than...
That's how since the centipede requires me to control it, that's no go. He can't! He doesn't have.
That was a very great question of what the fuck is the next thing we do?
That was the original.
Like, go out and ask for
Cry.
orders.
How about you show us the world map?
You can just go into the map channel.
Cry. Our job is not to play the game. Our job is to be wrangled by you into the next stage that you want at.
Fucking buy me dinner first.
And Nagua call
No.
us to tell us what to do.
I mean, look, if you want, if you truly want to make, go into real hard into the real estate business, we have still that hideout with the assassins that we didn't kill.
Oh, that is so. Why would I want this if I can't copy the text from it?
But that means that we have to do like days of travel to get into the desert again. And
I mean, we have the centipede and it's faster now.
actually, then for once, Urdoc can actually springs the desert. Well, no, in comparison to the thing, he was in the desert.
This entire continent's a desert.
I rather you wouldn't. I prepared a lot of things for the day. I prepared.
Do you want to do a real epic gamer prank against Rabbit Up? Use a teleportation circle to go to another continent. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to. And I don't want to go. I don't want to go to the deep dark where the fuck Kevin is shadow touch from. How about no?
It would be so funny if I just had like an entire 3-dimensional interactive map ready for the other content, but I don't.
It would be an epic gamer prank to go to the other continent. No, no, we do not. We do not go there. Oh, yes, New York.
My favorite plane of hell. New York.
But we never had a high quality content in that.
Ouch.
No,
It is.
we haven't. I've offered to Krabs several times if he wants me to remake his map, but he says that he's gonna do it every time and doesn't do it.
You haven't even finished your fucking map of
I have.
Anna Stone.
Yeah.
Was lying there. Look.
Also, were you trying to judge me on a map that I just made for sheer amount of fun? Just as a hypothesis of what the
No.
See, what I can grasp from this is probably never actually to get that Shiva.
No, they just didn't map out that much of the continent yet. The
And
reason
you've
that
had this campaign going for how long?
no, the reason that they haven't mapped out on the left continent as much as they have on the right one was that the left continent only got the fucking airships
So where are we going, bozo?
up the river.
I don't think you planned this out at all.
You know that you want to go to. I just told you that. The last thing is to do up the river.
You know what, right? A lot of things are up the river. Say if I was in Alexandria and it said, oh, you just need to go up the river. That will either take me about 600 miles in the heart of Africa or 20 minutes up to fucking Iblis or something, you know? It's a pretty big zone when you say something like up the river.
Okay.
And given
I'm
the
sorry.
amount
Let me
you
rephrase that.
No,
This
actually,
will be the length of the continent.
I'm sorry, Nelly. We're actually up the river Shiva. Again, we're
Oh, we're going up that way.
All roads.
I
Down the
plan
river.
to head all the way to fucking Cordalaf or whatever it's called.
I see how this could be confusing. I'm sorry. It's probably because the sessions have been so far apart. Last time Nugura called you right before you fought the devil baby thing, she told you that she was up the river as in westwards, and she was waiting a few days of travel after the end of the forest.
Did she tell us where? And the name of the place?
Doesn't have a place. She told you that she was a few kilometers out from the state.
So, she is
finished.
somewhere along the river.
No,
And that
She
road
was,
we gave her.
she was waiting a few kilometers off the bay that mounts into the big atoll in the middle of the continent. So it's basically on the coast on the other side.
You know what an atoll is, right?
Yes, it's when you like an island water in the middle of it. It's just an atoll on continent level. I don't know if there's a specific name for that.
I'm gonna call it Inland Sea.
Well, she's waiting close to the bay of the inland sea. Thank you, I didn't know that.
You wouldn't say bay. A bay is something coastlines have.
I mean, to be fair,
We could just go back the bay. Realistically, this river shouldn't be possible.
You haven't been to the inland sea yet, otherwise you might find why it's
I don't
Also-
believe you.
because of my cool world building.
Okay, listen, guys, I've actually got my bet right. I think we should go to the Dragon Continent.
I have suggested that on several occasions.
This one's boring as fuck. I wanna go fight, I wanna go fight demon dragons.
You know, no, we're actually just making how to train your dragon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
I've
all
got
in
fucking
for making.
BT,
I'm
one health.
all in for making work. Okay, let's go.
We can go to the fucking dragon continent. You just need to give me like a week or so to plan it out.
No, we go right now.
Do you have a teleportation circle on dragon continent?
We can requisition an
You
airship.
Do you need? Do you not? Do
That's
you know what
true.
a plane shift is?
It's just like going to the Nether in Minecraft. We can use it to get places faster.
I refuse to accept that.
Uh-huh.
That is so true.
I didn't realize you were had a degree in physics, Craig, to diffuse things like that. Curious.
He does it. I mean, to be fair, Nelly, I was already planning colonizing an island, but hey, we can take the big one. A tourist destination? Imagine about the defenses we got. We got dragons.
Wow,
I mean, that all matters on the part that we managed to convince them to work together.
It was. I say, what would you mean you have dragons? Right now you don't have dragons.
Well, we'll get dragons.
my bird. I'm Walker.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that.
That is a bit of a stretch. That's like,
I did.
The Queen.
oh yeah, I forgot.
I also forgot. That's why I just put it down.
Oh. I just realized something.
Realize a way.
I need to make sure I actually did activate it or not. Yep, I did.
I mean, with Krabbit.
I will make sounds.
That is unfortunate. Can you send me the fucking thing for a second?
What the fuck is that icon even?
Yes, I meant animate that, you retard. Oh, it's underneath that.
You're a
Fuck you,
fucking
retard.
moron.
Where are you casting that?
On the mass grave.
You just made that.
Well, didn't fill it up yet.
Okay, so you spend an entire day collecting all of the dead people and putting them into the mass grave. As soon as the sun sets, people see you walk over there again, erasing all of them.
I didn't know you could.
Not all of them.
You could speak and read and write in Dwarvish.
It's fine. Don't speak Dwarvish.
Well, no, I said read and write because
I just need to replica it.
you've seen it before.
Yes.
Where?
There are two people here. There are two people here that actually understands Dwarvish and been to dwarven places, and it isn't you.
Well, there is actually
Where
dwarf
did you
in the
get this,
fucking
you
town of miles around, you
metagamer?
fucking...
Metagamer.
Well,
I
you
can't
don't even
believe-
see it, so fuck you.
Erdog, I can't believe that he is appropriating your
Oh,
culture.
I know SMA.
He doesn't know that.
We literally got the description comment on you people see Kevin go to the massacre.
Yeah, but you don't see this. It's small. My big hands.
I don't care, I can see it in text right here. And it says Dwarvish roots.
Yeah.
Here.
To be fair, it
It's
doesn't say that,
also-
yes.
It's also. Is it nighttime?
It is nighttime.
Okay.
I just looking from a rune. How would you just know how to whistle it? Is my greatest question.
No, you carve
To
the,
be-
you carve
to be
the
fair,
runes on the whistle. The runes
the-
of power.
The check doesn't specify that you actually need to understand the rune, it just says it has runes, and then you
Yeah.
can recall history.
I just want to know where
Yeah.
Kevin
Well, yeah,
saw the
but-
dwarven runes in the first place.
I don't think it doesn't say that he has seen them before. He just found a weird, funky
No.
death flute.
He's. Yeah,
It's
where
part
did
of
he
his-
find it?
It's part of a feed. I don't know.
Bad DM. Bad DM.
Bad
Found it in his pocket right next to
Bad
the fucking
DM
squirrel.
enabling metagamer min-maxer.
Well,
This is outrageous.
Enabling landlord RP and game-breaking teleportation spells. I don't know what you're talking about, Jebby. I'm completely innocent in all of this.
Completely innocent. I do right on this contract to sign off the whole fucking village.
why can't I copy? I can't copy.
Can't believe the British person is gonna be British.
Oh my god.
Well, one of the things that me and Cry hasn't actually spoken about, but because he didn't fucking respond to it.
So they did just something
What the fuck is
different.
that?
He accepted the item. They didn't No. No, this is literally written when I made it. He accepted this item with this.
This is absolutely outrageous. DM is trolling.
I
Wait, why
This
were
is
the
also
dwarvish-
one of the items a
Right.
fucking
Why were the
artificer
dwarvish...
get.